Yeah. Loads. Is this working? I think so. Can't ask for a better day for an entrance ceremony. Sleepy, gonna skip it. Does this mean we did the tournament thing or how happened there?
ほら、せっかく起きたんだから頑張ろうよ。菜の葉の入学式を見届けてあげないと。
When you managed to wake up, so hang in there. We gotta be there for Nanoha's entrance ceremony.
その役目、こうに任せた。お願い、画像を記録しといて。
I trust you with that mission. Please take pictures.
ほら、諦めて目を開いて、右足と左足を交互に出せば、そのうち学園に着くから。
Give it up and open your eyes. Whatever you stick your left and right leg out one another, one after another, and then you'll reach school eventually. You're heartless, Cow. Is she gonna be like this every morning? Nanaha and Chinatsu are smiling at our exchange. I don't know if it's because of the sunshine, but they both look dazzling right now.
早く学園で寝かせて。
Hurry up. Let's go to school so I can sleep already.
だってさ、行こう。あ、
You're the lady. Let's go, Cow. Alright. Not long after, Nanoha disappears into the auditorium. We go to chill outside until the ceremony's done. The bell rings at the same time. The auditorium doors open, and the students inside come flowing out in numbers.
ほら、アキネ、入学式が終わったみたいだよ。
Wake up, Aki. Looks like the ceremony is over.
やっと。
Finally.
菜の葉ちゃんは。
See, where's
あ、いた。
Nanoha?
おい、こっちこっち。
There she is. Hey, over here. Waving a hand around, Nanoha comes running towards us. Alright.
皆さん、待っててくれたんですね。
You'll wait for me. Beautiful, bathed in sunlight. My childhood friend has a rather fresh look to her today, even if I do say so
おめで
myself.
とう、菜の葉。
That's Nanoha.
ありがとう、こう。先輩。
Thank you, Ko. I mean, sir.
だから、無理して先輩とかつけなくていいから。
Stop that. You don't need to force yourself to treat me with respect as a senior.
でも感無量って感じ。これでこうと同じ学園生になったんだよね。
I don't think that really translates over well. Just saying so randomly. Anyway, I'm so moved right now. I'm officially going to the same school as you now. She may be smiling, but her eyes are moist.
ほらほら。泣くのは卒業式まで取っておきなさいよ。
She saved the tears for
ちなみ
graduation.
に、俺も呼び捨ててくれていいからね。これからもよろしくな、菜の葉ちゃん。
You can call me Master too. Okay, let's have some good time together, Nana.
こちらこそ、須藤先輩。
Sure thing, Pseudo. An embarrassing smile forms on Nana's lips and
ちょっとあんた近寄んないでよ
get away from me. Just then a hysterical voice echoes in the air. I look at the direction of the voice and see a bunch of freshmen gathered around.
なんだ、喧嘩か。
What's going on, a fight? It's gonna be that person from the day.
にしては、雰囲気が微妙なんだけど。
Doesn't really seem like it though. I take a closer look and find one girl surrounded by a bunch of others.
またあんたと3年間一緒なわけ
And it's been another 3 years with you, purple hair girl.
ねえあんたさ病気なんでしょおとなしく病院で入院してなさいよ
Aren't you like sick? Why don't you just stay in a hospital? The girl's biting down on her lip and letting the others say whatever they
こい
want.
つ電脳症なんだけどさ、人の通話とか勝手に盗み聞きしちゃうのよね。
She's got cyberbrain syndrome, you know? She eavesdrops with other people's calls and stuff like it's nothing. Cyberbrain syndrome? Well, does that mean you can just eavesdrop other people's calls? So she can just intercept everyone's messages and stuff. That seems annoying. I feel like you can't turn it off.
ちょっと黙ってないで何か言えば。
Don't just stand there, say something. Maybe that pissed the other girls off because they started lashing out at her even more.
入学式早々にいじめかよ。
Running on the very first day.
正義の味方の出番。
Get going, hero.
こう。
ああ、わかってる。
Yeah, I know. I approached those girls. Anger seems to have gotten the best of them. I gotta stay cool.
君たち、ちょっといいかな。
You girls got a minute?
私、同じ寮だったんだけどさ、夜中に人のプライベートスペースに勝手に入ってきちゃうんだよね。こいつ。
I lived in the same dorm as her and it sucked. She was sneaking into our private spaces late at night and stuff.
あのさ、先輩として言わせてもらうけど、うちの校風にいじめとかって似合わないと思うんだ。
I'll give you a piece of advice as a senior. Winning creates that school's traditions.
そうそう。寝てる間も勝手にネットをフラフラ。ほんと不気味なんだよね、こいつ。
I don't think they're listening to me. Yeah, she'd even sleepwalk on the internet. Is that creepy as hell or what?
嘘マジで
No way, for real? Yeah, they're not listening to me.
君たち、ちょっと先輩の話を。
Could you listen to me?
そういう病気だからとか言われても納得できないっつうの。病気なら何してもいいとか思ってるわけ？
I suppose they accept that just because it's that kind of disease. What, you think it gives you a license to do whatever the hell you
自分
want?
で他人のプライベート覗いといてさ、それで一体何を言うかと思えば、お願い私を嫌わないでだってさ。
You know what she had the gal to say after invading our privacy? Please don't hate
何
me.
それキモいっていうかウケるんだけど。
You gross and also kind of funny.
お前人の頭の中から出てってから言えよ、そういうことはよ。
Say that after you get our heads, girl. Alright.
おい、お前らいい加減にしろ。
Hey, knock it off already. Kappa didn't mean to yell out like that. And I'm clenching my fist, which has now started to jump in anger. I tried to hold it back.
なんですか先輩、関係ない人引っ込んでてくれませんか？
Okay. What do you want? Could you not stick your nose where it doesn't belong? The girls now turn their attention to me. They surround me and give me the stink eye.
関係なくもないだろう。彼女だって俺の後輩なんだから。
Oh, but it does belong here. That girl's now one of my
後輩
juniors.
だったら何なの
So
さ。
what?
なーに鼻の下とか伸ばしてんの？
What are you trying to act so cool for?
いいとこ見せようとか考えてんの？あんたロリコン？
Trying to show off for her. What are you, a pedo?
な、
ダッサ！ビビってんじゃねえよ。
Who has quit wimping out, jackass? How's he a pedo? They're maybe a year or two apart.
手をブルブルさせて。なんだよ、やろってるかい？
Haha, that's what's with your hands. You wanna go?
こいつら。
These bitches. Yeah, talking to them isn't gonna work. But that's when Chinatsu barges in front of
あ
me.
のさ、彼は時代錯誤な人だから、ムカついても女の子に手を挙げたりはできないんだ。
Let me tell you something. This guy's an old-fashioned idiot, so he won't raise a hand against a girl even if they piss him off.
その分私がキレてんだけど、
あんたら校舎裏でまとめて面倒見てあげようか。
But I will, and I'm mad as hell right now. How about you see me behind school and I'll teach you all a lesson? That freezes over in an instant. The girls go quite intimidated by Chinatsu's menacing glare.
行こうぜ。
Let's bounce. And they leave in a hurry. Looks like they want no part of her.
助かったよ、千夏。
Thanks, Chinatsu.
怖かった柄にもなくスケバンみたいな演技しちゃって
That was scary. I'm never gonna put up on a gang leader act again. It's just not me.
演技にしては板についていないから拳下ろせ、千夏と。
One act, it sure did seem like second nature. No, I didn't mean that, so don't punch me. I turn attention to the girl who was being bullied and see her staring at us, her eyes open wide in surprise.
大丈夫
You okay?
ごめんなさい
Sorry. Cool. I don't know why she's apologizing really. I reassured her with a smile and look around, look towards the girl running away. The girls running away with their tails behind their legs. Boo.
あいつらにいじめられてるのだったら私が話しつけてあげるけど
They're bullying you, weren't they? You want me to set them straight? Her face suddenly gets all strained and... tears well up in the corners of her eyes. She desperately bites her lip to stop herself from crying, but that only leads to her making some weird noises.
ああ、ちょっと。
Wait, what? What the hell is that? The moment...
ちょっとあなた
The moment I talk to her, she starts bawling. Okay, this is bad. Okay, what do? Should I offer a handkerchief or something? As I frantically try to figure out how to respond, someone smacks me on the back. Hey, you. I turn around and see a girl standing there with her hand raised, her face is wrapped in anger, and next to her is next to it is the palm of her hand raised in the air. Wow, it's really struggled to read that one. Well, that's that girl from the thing of the one who's dead in the future. The sky is so bright, it stings my eyes.
おう大丈夫
You okay, Ko?
ああ、大したことない。
Yeah, no wiggy. Saying that, I pull out the tissues in my nostrils. Looks like the bleeding stopped. Though my cheeks still sting from that slap.
でも災難だったね
Rough day, huh?
全くだ。
Tell me about
なん
it.
で俺が殴られなくちゃいけないんだ。
What did I do to deserve getting slapped?
と勘違いしたんだよコウがあの子をいじめてるって
You probably assumed that you were bullying that girl.
なんだかな。
I don't know.
菜の葉、その子の顔見たか？
Did you get a good look at her face?
あんまりいきなりだったしすぐにいじめられてた子の手を引いて行っちゃったから
All happened so suddenly, and although she really grabbed the other girl and ran off, so...
まったく。事情ぐらい把握してから叩けよな。
You have to figure out what's going on before you slap someone, damn it.
許してあげようよきっとすごく頭に血が上ってたんだよ
Give her a break, come on, she must have had a rush of blood to the head. I won't give her a break. She seemed older than the other girl. Are they sisters or something? If they are, I do see where she was coming
もう
from.
鼻血がまた血が出ちゃってるよ
Ko, your nose is bleeding again.
ああ、くそ。菜の葉、ティッシュを。
Those were nano hard tissues. Nano offers me some extra tissues even before I can hold her hand. I stick them into my nostrils and hold down the tip of my
じゃあ
nose.
ちょっとジュース買ってくるコウはお茶でいいんだよね
Let me go get you something to drink. You're okay with tea, right?
ああ、うん、ありがと
Yeah, thanks.
ティッシュ足りなかったら上を向いといてまだ横になってた方がいいよ
If you run out of tissues, just look up, and you should probably lie down for a while
う。了
longer.
解。
Baldr, and how attentive and considerate my childhood friend is. She really does know me best. I stare warmly at her as she runs off.
それにしても
Anyway, I found Nana's eyes lie down on the grass and think back to what happened before. What a violent girl. It happened so quickly that I couldn't get a good look at her face. I wish I had, because I want to stay far, far away from her. That said, if she's a student here too, we'll probably run into each other at some point. Dive? Why am I diving? I started to get my priorities mixed up at some point, but Chinatsu and I went out on a date the other day in exchange for piloting a Shimikram. I'm just gonna have a first experience today, with Masa and I here to observe.
さすがにちょっと緊張するな。
Oh yeah, I'm starting to get nervous now.
大丈夫。初ダイブに比べればなんてことのない体験だから。
Relax, it's nothing compared to your first dive.
これ組んだのはアキ先輩だよね。
But Aki built this, right?
ああ見えても、アキ姉はウィザードだよ。
Believe it or not, she's a wizard.
知ってるけどさ。
I've heard all about it, but
じゃ、俺たちは先にシフトするからな。
we're gonna go ahead and shift now, okay?
ちょっと待った。
Hey, wait.
ほら、千夏も早くしろよ。
Get on with
も
it.
う本当に強引なんだから。
She's talking about Bushy, so she just like here, and I can't see her. Despite her complaining, Junatsu seems to be ready. She takes a deep breath and...
ひどっ。
Phew. Screw it, let's
フォ
go.
ーマット開始。
Initializing format. Junatsu's body gradually gets enveloped in armor and expands in size, almost like the world is zooming into it.
フォーマット終了。
Format complete run. I remember the format messages, but maybe I just forgot them. Ha. She's red. The Red Devil. And so Shimikrum similar to ours, but red in color, materialized in front of
おめ
us.
でとう。これでシフト完了だよ。
Congrats, you successfully
う
shifted.
わーすごい。まるで自分の体みたいに動いてるよ。
Amazing, I'm moving like my own
デ
body.
ザインの細部が俺たちと違うな。
Hey, isn't the design slightly different from ours?
元の体が違うからな。個人の特性とかに合わせて最適に初期化されるんだって。
While our bodies are different, apparently the Shimikrum gets formatted in a way that best suits the pilot's characteristics.
そんなの初めて聞くよ。すごいんだね。このシュミクラム。
But I've never heard of anything like that before. This thing's pretty special,
言った
huh?
ろ。アキ姉はウィザードだって。
Like I said, Aki's a programming wizard.
本当にすごい人だったんだ。見直さなくちゃ。
I guess she really is, yeah. I'll gain more respect for her.
これすごい。駆けずり回ってると余計に元気になっちゃいそう。
This is incredible. Running around only gives me even more energy.
これならいけるかも。
Yeah, this might work.
何をする気だ？
What do you plan to do?
火炎蹴り。
Somersault kick. The body springs up high off the floor, and her kicks form an afterimage of an arc in the air. Can I use that move?
すっげえ。
Damn. This girl's awesome. Mr. Kurihara was right on the money. She might be a natural at
よ
this.
し。大成
Alright, great success.
功。うわ。
Oh crap. Just as I start staring in wonder at her skill, she loses her balance and falls down. How?
おいおい、大丈夫かよ。
Hey, you alright?
鉄の体なのに痛いよ。本当にリミッター効いてるの？
Isn't this a metal body? Why does it hurt? Is the limiter really
痛
on?
みは体の警報信号だから、痛みを完全になくしちゃった方が危険らしいよ。
Apparently it's more dangerous to completely eliminate all pain because it serves as a warning signal from your body.
お師匠さんの受け売りでしょ。
You're just parroting what your coach said, aren't you?
まあね
Got it in one.
まあでもこの痛みが癖になるんだよな。戦ってる実感が湧いてきてさ。
But hey, you get hooked on that pain. It really helps you immerse yourself in battle.
うんそうなんだよな。
I know, right?
あんたまず
You two masochists?
違うっての。
Hell no.
痛みの伴わない戦いなんて言ってみりゃ無銭飲食みたいに邪道で。
Look, about without pain is just wrong. Almost as wrong as a die and a dash.
はいはい。まあいっか。
Yeah, whatever.
早速お手合わせしてくれるんだよね。
Shall we get right on to
お
sparring?
手合わせって。
Sparring?
おいちょっと待って。
Oh, wait a second.
遠慮なく
I do not hear that come.
ねえ、こうちょっと。
Calling. Ko, hey Ko, are we gonna fight someone? What is this?
どうしたナノハ。
What's up, Nanoha?
いいからすぐに戻ってきて。
Just get back here. Just get back here at once on the double. We didn't fight. Why were we on the left-hand side? All of a sudden. The first thing I feel after logging out is a piercing pain in my arm.
いててててててなんだ。
Ow, what the hell? I opened my eyes and see Nanoha dragging me by the arm with all her might.
重い。
So heavy.
痛い痛いってばナノハ。
Now
お
you're
前
hurting
一
me,
体
Nanoha.
何してるんだよ。
What the hell do you think you're doing?
こうこそ何をしてるのよ。真っ昼間からこのスケ
Right back at you. What do you think you're doing for daylight, you
あ
perv?
のなスケベって一体。
What do you mean, perv? I started to argue, but then that's when I realized something. What was this soft swarm spinning on my back? I look over my shoulders and see Trinatsu clinging onto me from behind. Her eyes open right in front of mine.
ただいま。ほほ。
Now I'm back, Ko.
うわ
ちょっと何女の子突き飛ばしてるわけ。
You just knock a girl to the ground. What's wrong with you?
ついっていうか千夏お前。
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Wait, damn it, Trinatsu.
何をしてるんですか。こうにぴったり張り付いて。
What were you thinking, clinging to Ko like that?
おいおい一体何の騒ぎだ。
Hey, what's all the fuss
あ
about?
らまあ。
Oh dear. Master and Aki joined the show too. They probably heard Nanoha yelling.
千夏
Look here, Trinatsu.
はーい。雨
Well,
の中走ってきてずぶ濡れになったからついつい寒くて多分無意識に。
I ran here in the rain, so I was probably wet and really cold. I probably did it without
そ
thinking.
うか雨なんか降っていたんだな。
Oh, it was raining. It currently is raining.
感心するのはそこじゃないだろう。
That's what catches your attention?
そうね。むしろ濡れて透けた乳首が問題。
There's a bigger problem. You can see her nipples through her wet clothes.
お前ノーブラ。
Alex, why aren't you wearing a bra? Nanoha covers my eyes before I can even finish.
もう見ちゃダメ。
Don't look, Ko.
見ないから手をどけろ。
I won't, so get your hands off.
もう着替えぐらい貸しますから。どうしてそんな状態で抱きついたりするんですか。
God, I would have happily offered you a change of clothes. Why would you cling to him looking like
だっ
that?
て急いでたし。
I was
そ
in
れ
a
にマ
rush.
ルコちゃんの服だと胸きつそうだし。
Besides, your clothes would be tied around the chest.
胸の大きさじゃなくて体格の問題っていうか。
This is I'm talking about your overall physique, not breast size.
もういいですから着替えてきてくださいよ。
I don't care anymore. Please just get
了
changed.
解了解。じゃあお風呂借りるね。
Okay, let me use your bathroom for a bit, okay? I hear footsteps running off down the hallway, and my eyes are finally freed. That's suddenly an expression. No scene seems to have worn Nanoha
千
out.
夏今一戦終えたばかりだからきっとハイになってるんだよ。
She just spot me on a high right now. She just experienced her first
も
battle.
ういいよ。よく考えたら別に私が怒ることでもないんだし。
Forget it. Thinking about it, it's not something I have any right to get angry about, mad about. And with her shoulders drooped, down her exit stage right.
フォローは俺に任せな。
Let me cheer up for you.
ああ、すまん。頼む。
Thanks, go for it. Master follows after her, leaving Aki and me all alone.
なんだい、アキネ。
What's from the lock?
別に
言い
Nothing.
たいことがあるならはっきり言ってよ。
If you got something to say, spit it out.
人気者。
Hot stuff. Fuck. I should go cool off. Exit the dorm and find it starts raining cats and dogs
ま
outside.
ったく絶好の天気だな。
Geez, such splendid weather. I stand there with my umbrella and take a deep breath of fresh air while looking at the clouds above. Hot stuff, huh? I do want to have a good relationship with Jinatsu, Nanaha, and that girl on the internet. None of them hating me, in fact. It's quite the opposite, and I might be enjoying the attention a bit too
これ
much.
じゃいけないよな。
This can't go on. Was it this pathetic and unreliable? You just make them look stupid for being so good to me. Of course, for all I know, they might just be messing with me too. Nah, I'm overthinking this. This is just such a bad habit. I always overthink things and ends up having to apologize and make excuses for
しっかり
myself.
しろよ、門倉子。
Gotta get grip, Kadokura. If you don't, you'll have the rug swept out from under your feet. I hear a faint sneeze from behind the
誰
door.
かいるのか？
Is someone there? I timidly walk towards where the noise came from. And I see a dripping red girl crouched down beneath the overhang, taking shelter from the rain. It's the purple hair one, I guess. Isn't she the girl from the entrance ceremony? Oh. She notices me and lets out a voice of surprise. Looks like she remembers me too.
こんにちは。
Good evening. Not having my wits about me, I end up greeting her like a fool.
君どうしたの？
What are you doing here?
ありがとう。
Shelter from the rain. The voice is so faint, the rain almost drowns it out, but when I do hear it, it's as clear as the sound of a bell.
雨宿りはいいけど、
That's fine.
こんな寮の裏手で
But right behind the door.
攻めているわけじゃないんだ。傘はどうしたの？持っていないのか？
I don't get the wrong idea, I'm not criticizing you or anything. Now, where's your umbrella?
ないです。
Don't have one. You came walking here without an umbrella in this heavy rain.
傘貸そうか。
Wanna borrow mine? He's hesitating to speak for some reason. Is she really a really silent type? Talk about the complete opposite of Chinatsu and Nanoha.
でも当分雨やみそうにないよ。そうだ、寮の中で待ったらどうかな。
There's way more left for a while yet. Why don't you wait inside?
迷惑です。違う。迷惑かけたくない。
Being a bother, I mean, I don't want to be a bother. Without even making eye contact with me, the girl gets to her feet. Which is when I finally notice that she's shivering.
おいおい、寒いんじゃないのか？
It was really cold. I'll catch her. I realize how stupid I'm being before I finish. She doesn't have extremely fair skin. She's just turned pale from the cold.
迷惑かけたくない。
I don't want to be a bother. Her lips are trembling and starting to turn purple, and she whispers in an extremely faint voice.
話してくれてありがとう。話して。
Thank you for talking to me. Huh? She takes a step and tries to walk away, but her legs suddenly give away.
ちょっとしっかり。
Whoa, hey, hang in there. In the nick of time, I managed to throw myself to the ground and catch her.
ギリギリセーフ。
You barely save. I breathe a sigh of relief, but that doesn't last long. I break out into a cold sweat the very next moment because I realize Also grab the girl that her body has grown unbelievably cold.
大変だ。
This is bad. I pick up and run to the entrance.
着替えが終わったから入っていいよ。
I'm done changing her, you can come in now. There's a bed laid out in the living room and the girl sleeping peacefully in it.
様子は？
How's she look? Oh, she's there.
今は寝てる。ちょっと熱があるみたいで。
Well, she's asleep now, but she's got a temperature. Sit down by the pillow and look at her face. Alright. Face has regained color now, but it's a bit too flushed and her breathing seems labored. Her belongings are placed besides a lovely little purse, her student ID and some candy. When I pick up her ID, her hologram attached to it projects out and stares at me with a vacant expression.
水無月誠っていうのか。
Oh, I don't like that. So her name's Makoto Minazuki.
今度からうちの1年生。下の附属学園からの繰り上がり組だね。
A freshman at her school, so she's part of the group mode from a prep middle school.
見て、学生証に寮の住所が書いてある。ここに連絡すれば。
Look, the ID has a dorm address, we should call.
ダメ。連絡ダメ。
No, don't call. I turn around upon hearing a hoarse voice and see Makoto Minazuki was in her eyes open and holding out a trembling
そんな
hand.
わけにはいかないよ。きっと寮の人たちも心配して。
We have to, the people there must be worried.
帰るの。いや。
Please, don't want to go back. She quickly shakes her head, her eyes though clouded over due to the fever, gazing at me earnestly.
何か事情があるみたいだな。
Looks like you got your reasons.
よかったら行ってみて。私らでよかったら相談に乗るよ。
Talk to us, we'll hear you out if you don't mind. She doesn't respond, but her tormented expression tells the whole story.
見せて。
Give me that. Aki grabs the ID from my hand.
この子。
She. His ears are sad, but Aki's eyes have widened in surprise. That's not something you see very
何
often.
か気になることでも？
Something catch your eye? She puts the ID on the floor and gently covers Makoto up with the blanket once more.
わかった。連絡しない。
Okay, we won't call.
沖先輩。
Aki,
いつまでも泊まっていっていいから。
you can stay here as long as you like. Sorry. She lets out a sigh of relief and closes her eyes. I wonder if she fell asleep already.
姉さん、いいんですか？
Are you sure about this?
寮の人たちも探していたりしているんじゃ。
The people on the door must be looking for her.
わからないけど。
I don't get all that.
帰りたくないというなら、私は止めてあげる。
If she doesn't want to go back, I'll let her stay here. No room for
親
arguments.
族の方には連絡してみる。この子の姉、学園生だから。
I'll try contacting her relatives. Her sister is a
お
student
知り合
here.
いなんすか？
We know
う
her.
ん。今、調べた。
And I looked him up just
さ
now.
すが。早いっすね。
Fast as ever.
更新の依頼するから手伝って。まずは。
I'm gonna request a doctor's visit. Help me out,
あい
Massa.
よ、姉さん。
Got it, boss. The rain finally let up around sunset. After the doctor leaves, I go to see that girl one more
今
time.
晩ぐっすり寝れば治るって。
The doctor says she'll get better if she gets some a good night's
そうか。
good night's sleep today.
よかったよ。
Tonight. Really good to hear. Take a seat by her pillow. Our eyes meet. She slightly retreats back into the covers all the way up to her nose. But seeing that her skin has regained a normal complexion makes me relieved.
気分は良くなった。
How do you feel? Kay. Her voice is still as tiny as a mosquito. Her dark eyes seem to have a somewhat apologetic look to
何
them.
も心配しなくていいからね。今晩は泊まっていっていいからさ。
You don't have to worry about a thing, okay? You can stay the night. Okay. Is that her way of saying okay? That's kinda
無理に
cute.
喋らなくてもいいからね。
Don't force yourself to speak.
私喋るの下手です。
I'm not good at speaking. She says that with an embarrassed look, her eyes blinking hard and fast. Even though the blanket's covering most of her face, I can guess she's probably blushing. Oh? What was she doing here all by herself in all that rain? It didn't seem like she was on her way. Anyway, was she lost? But she also said she didn't want to go back to her dorm. I'd like to ask her what the deal is, but I know I gotta tread with caution
もう
here.
すぐご飯ができるから、おかゆなら食べられるよね。
Dinner will be ready soon. You can handle porridge, right?
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
ありがとうっていいよ。私たち同級生なんだし。
No need to be so formal. We're the same age, so just thank you will do.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Every now and then smile and eased her mind a bit, because I can sense her relaxing a little. She must have been really nervous, huh?
そうそう。寮の先輩があなたのお姉さんに連絡を取ったから。
Alright, the seniors here got in touch with your sister,
じゃ
Sora.
とっても心配してたみたいだよ。
I said you sounded extremely worried.
やる
Thanks. As soon as she expresses her gratitude, she dives back into the covers. I also noticed that her voice sounds a little teary. I thought someone was going to shower. I was like, what? I guess I'm back here. Where were they when pre-Christmas happened? What were they doing? And what about Sora? Shit, why can't I remember something so important? I consciously stand up and stare into the wasteland. I want to see them, but how am I supposed to face
そこ
them?
から先は立ち入り禁止だ。
That area's off limits. A commanding voice called out to me. There's a woman standing behind me. She's dressed roughly, and for her physique I can guess she's probably in her mid-20s. Her hair's been cut up to shoulder length and her smiles look somewhat brutish. She also seems like a leopard.
入るのは簡単でも出るのは難しいわ。
Getting in is easy, but getting out won't be.
パトロールに見つかれば無警告で射殺され、亡骸はその場で焼却処分されてしまう。
If the guards on patrol spot you, they'll shoot you without warning and burn your corpse right there. Why?
失礼ですが、あなたは
Sorry, but who are you?
聞いた話は本当だったようね。
Looks like the rumors are true.
記憶
You have lost your memory, Lieutenant Karakura? Huh? How does she know about that? It's one thing to know who I am, but only Wayne and Noi should know about the amnesia.
私たちはノイのお得意さんなのよ。ましてや保護者からの問い合わせなら事情を教えてくれないわけがない。
We're regular customers of Noi. She had to tell us, especially when it was the patient's parent inquiring.
保護者だと。
Parent?
あんた、親父の仲間なのか。
Are you with my old man? Her lips curled up into a smile and she sends her ID through the wireless. Shizel, Stizen Venture, Chief of Special Processing in the Cyber Service Department of Karakura Transportation.
どくらウインよね。
Karakura Transportation, huh? The name makes it sound like your usual shipping company, but the truth is very
ゲ
different.
リラ戦専門の傭兵部隊。親父のやつ、まだ足を洗ってなかったんだな。
The unit of mercenaries that specialize in guerrilla warfare, and she still hasn't quit this
傭
crap.
兵ではない。統合の認可を得た正式な PMC よ。
We're not mercenaries, we're official PMC licensed by the GU.
く言うよ。
Yeah, right. I think back to something I saw in the news when I was a kid. There's a report of a civilian massacre and a PMC was suspected of being behind it. My old man's company, a notorious combat group that call themselves, Anna.
フェンリルの名前だといろいろ都合が悪い場合があるわ。
What do you
入
say?
国を拒否されたりいろいろとね。フェンリルの名前だと
Fennia.
いろいろ都合が悪い場
The name Fennia, Fenera, can be inconvenient at times. We can be refused entry to a country and stuff like that.
EMC だろうが傭兵だろうがどちらも戦争ややってることに大差はないでしょ。
Most name is PMC, but differences it make. In the end, you're still war
そう
dogs.
ね。それについてはこれから話をしましょう。
Sure, let's talk a little more
一対
about
一
that.
で邪魔が入らない方がいいわ。
One-on-one with no interruptions. Says with a rough, provocative smile. What do I do? Should I contact
保護
Faye?
者がいないと不安か、門倉君。
What's on Kadoko? Just catch anything without your nanny, are we? She walks off without waiting for me. Damn it, is Ray not with me? I thought she was just standing beside me. I guess she wandered off. I follow a chisel and start walking down the barren earth.
こんなところに森があるなんて。
There's a forest here. After a while, we reach a place that's overflowing with greenery, though it is a very small area.
ここはもともと自然公園だったけれど、惨劇を過ぎても奇跡的に焼け残った場所よ。
This used to be a natural park. Miraculously survived being burned down in the disaster.
植林し直した箇所もあるようね。その後も丹念に手入れをされ、周辺でもこの緑だけは枯れずに維持できている。
Some parts had to be reinforced, but with a lot of hard work and maintenance, this place has become the only one of its kind in this
灰
area.
色のクリスマスで何もかもが変わってしまった。特に食料事情に関しては。
そんな話をするために来たわけではないでしょう。本題は一体何なんです？
Great Christmas changed everything, especially when it came to food. But you're not talking about that, are you? Get to the point.
せっかちね。
So impatient. He lets out a sigh and looks me in the eye and starts talking.
君を迎えに来たのよ、門倉公。君の身柄は門倉運輸が保護する。
I made to pick you up, Kadoko. Kadoko Transportation will take custody of you now. What? Instead of one-sided declaration makes me laugh. But you didn't bother to ask
そ
me.
れはなんともご丁寧にどうも。
Gee, thanks, how kind of you.
真面目な話をしているつもりだけど、
Being serious here.
君の父上も君の身を心配しているわ。
Your father's worried about you.
俺の身を心配ね。
Worried about me,
ど
huh?
うやら俺は親父と仲直りした記憶も失っているみたいですね。
Looks like I also lost my memories of making up with him.
仲直りも何も。親が子供の身を案じるのは当然のことでしょ。
Like that matters, what kind of man wouldn't worry about his own
そ
son?
の割には妻の最後も見取らずに何年も俺を親戚に預けっぱなしだったけどな。
The kind of man who didn't even bother to be there for his wife's last moments, and the kind of man who left me in the care of relatives for years. You.
そろそろ反抗期は卒業してもいい頃じゃないか。
I think it's about time you got your teenage angst. That stings, but I guess it's true. Right now, my memories and my thought process have reverted to my teenage years. I can't help but sigh. Chisel takes a deep breath
私た
too.
ちも近々この国で仕事を請け負うことになった。それで補充の人員を探している。
We got some upcoming work in this province, but we're looking for additional personnel.
狙いは君と同じくドレクスラー機関研究所の残党の捕獲。
Like I said, our goal is the same as yours. Hunting down the fugitives from the Drexel Institution lab. Would you join
俺
us?
がどうして連中を追っていると思うんです。
What makes you think I'm hunting them?
他に目的は考えられないか。
Can't think of any other objective. What, for my past self anyway? Chisel starts explaining things to
灰色
me.
のクリスマスの引き金になったアセンブラ流出はまだ原因が特定されていない。
The cause of assembler of the assembler leak that triggered a Great Christmas hasn't been ascertained
研
yet.
究者による故意の流出。
It could have been an
予
intentionally.
知できなかったアセンブラのバグ。
A bug in the assembler that couldn't be
ま
detected.
たは管理していた AI の暴走など諸説あるけれど
Well, the lab AI could have gone rogue. There are several theories. Hmm.
でも実験していた研究者たちは生きているんですね。
But the researchers still
幾
alive.
人かは生存しているわ。各種機関が彼らの行方を追っている。そう。あなたもね。
President survived, yes. All kinds of people and organizations trying to capture them,
こ
including
ん
you.
な大惨事を招いたのに責任も取らずに逃げ回っているのか。
Trying to escape scot-free after what they did. So they're living in hiding somewhere in this province. Anger begins to build up inside of me.
連中を捕まえてどうするんです？
What
法
are you
廷
doing
に突
once
き
you
出すので
capture
すか？
them? Put them on trial.
彼らの頭脳は貴重よ。かくまってでも雇いたい連中は山といる。
Their brains are a valuable resource. There are tons of people who want to hide them even if it means sheltering them from the law. Tuesday gives me a suggestion. Their smile which makes me sick to the stomach. I'm betting those other people are the exact reasons why those tricksters and scientists are still at large.
で親父は俺にもその汚い仕事を手伝わせたいって言うんですか？
I don't think I'm gonna get a choice, right? And my old man wants me to help with his dirty
その
work.
つもりで考えていたけれ
That
ど、
was the plan.
今の君じゃ正直務まらないわね。
But you are useless as you are now.
なぜそう言い切れるのですか？
What makes you so sure? Being assaulted as shoot at an aggressive
せめて
question.
追っている組織のことぐらい熟知しておくべきだと思うけど。
I mean, you don't even know anything about the group you're pursuing. Cool. You told me that I really didn't forget everything I knew about Drexler Institute.
悪いことは言わない。鈴代市を離れて、お父上に保護してもらいなさい。
So this is for your own good. Leave Shushu and have your father take care of you. I was thinking about living in his care makes my breakfast rise up to my throat. There's no way I could ever go back to him
俺
now.
はもう子供じゃない。親父の世話にならなくたって生きていけるさ。
Got kind of a gap in your memory, but yeah, whatever. I'm not a child, I can live just fine without his help.
そう。
Really?
君の取り柄はシュミクラムの操作だけ。それも今の状況じゃ。
Your politics is the only thing you had going for you, and even that's gone now.
シュミクラムは動かせる。何の問題もない。
You're so pious that should make them no problem. We're gonna
だっ
fight.
たら実証するか。
Would you like to prove it
リ
then?
ミッターオフで戦う勇気が本当にあるならな。
If you even have the balls to buy in a limited area, that is. Bite, don't fall that provocation. I'll fall for it. The choice is
や
clear.
るさ。どうなっても知らないぞ、あんた。
This could come fine to
い
me
い度
later.
胸ね。少なくともチキンじゃないのは認めてあげるわ。
Like because if nothing else, I can appreciate the fact that you're not a chicken. Sidekick has been developed. Bazooka has been developed. Landmine has been developed. I got a lot of developments. A bazooka. From handgun. Landmine from handgun, okay. Well, a hand grenade is like done then, isn't it? No, I still gotta use it a bit more for that one, okay. Handgun's also got more uses. Spread bomb is that done? Spread bomb's got a lot for that one. Okay. Spin kick. A kick with the intent of sweeping the enemy off their feet will knock ground enemies down upon contact, while those in the air will be knocked away. Huh. What's bazooka? Is that any good? anyway. Setup. Plugin. Do I want to get any plugins that seem interesting? Doesn't seem like a development. Equipment. I should get rid of body blow, I only use that one. I've got some over here for body blow, but I'll get spin kick. Can't afford anything else actually. But I can afford this one. Chief. I won't. Development. Think it. Equipment. Give it a body blow. And think it. Oh, I like to put it here, can I? Oh, I can, okay. I'll switch them out. Let's try to practice. So... this one, okay, and then how do I boost the game? These are grenades, config, the D-burn, is that boost? Right, I can shoot when I do that. How did we do that? Whatever, let's die. It's just a 1v1. Haven't we done one of those before? With no limiter as well. Does that mean when I kill this person? Or I can die? Well, are you ready? Of course. That said, there's no limiter here, so I might very well die if I lose. What's worse, I'm up against a veteran soldier. I don't even need to be nervous, I'm not gonna flatline a Colonel Kadoka's son. Well, you should actually, but whatever. Now, it's these guys. No, we're getting cold feet now. Everybody speak full. Are you taking a match for me right now? Fighting words. Just get rid of these guys, I'm coming for you, you hear me? Sure, if you win. Well, if it's just these guys, it should be fine maybe. It's only 3? There's some more handgun things. I want to get XP for this. I'm gonna stop using the handgun. I think it's only like 500, right? Oh, that's a lot more of these guys. Well, what's purple? I don't know what the purple ones are. Oh, orange ones too? That's not good. I got a full charge. Am I getting like combo charges? Does that make me get like a bunch of points? Is that how this is working? Which is choo-choo. points, I guess. Random lady. The public think I'll shooting them is just kind of bad, I guess. Other than that, I'm not really getting hit. Huh. What should I do? How many people are there? No, more like one of the last guys, maybe? Or more spawning in still. Using my combos a lot quicker now. I think it is thirsty already. Kind of insane. That's how they call me in Alpha. Where are they anyway? There's one. Another shot him. I guess like the actual range attackers I actually have to dodge a bit more. They're not gonna destroy the scenery. Huh. What should I do? Actually, I have to fight this person after this too. Maybe. I don't know if that was the option I selected, but maybe just fight the minions instead. There's a lot of these guys. So many points. Level 17. That's just the multiplier for the points, it seems. I don't want them down together. Maybe I will save and start like charging in. Let's just use this one, I guess. Grenades. Well, they're both almost dead now. Scorpions, okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, there's a lot of these guys. They was trying to trick me when it was pissing like it's about to end. I'm killing any of these guys. Well, not yet at least. Oh, yellow. Almost yellow. Make some distance. Got this as well. It's a pistol, I guess. I'll actually use the pistol against these guys. Shit, there's so many of them. Oh, they hit me. That did hit me actually. Ah. One's about to die. I thought which one. I want them to die, nice. They get replaced? No. HP. green orbs that keep going to me. Rocket launchers are really scary. The Suka things. I won the last 3 rounds. That's 2 rows now. I've got to play really safe. Hitting that ghost is not safe. It's faster, I guess. I think I'm not. I got hit. No, I didn't get hit. I did get hit. I'm a bit delayed when I get hit. Is that it? Nice. Wow, spread bomb leveled up. It's yellow now? Does that mean it's max? Bad partner. Cut your partner's damage to 25%. What?
どうだ、これで文句はないだろう。
How do you like them apples? There's no response. I can't see Cecil anywhere in the structure.
まさかログアウトしたんじゃないだろうな。
I don't know how she logged out.
からの割り込みによりアボートを実行します。
As our interference, your connection will not be
アボートっ
aborted.
て。おい、ちょっと待って。
Abort. Hey, wait. The mine gets pulled back from the internet before I can figure out what's going on. Okay. The first thing I feel when I sit my body and all the way wounds straddling me and the cold touch of the barrel sticking to my face. Well, am I gonna die?
己の未熟さを理解したか。
Yes, that foolish you are. Well, can't do much without my shuriken, I guess. This was to be a rough boy still holding a gun in front of my
呆れ
face.
たぞ。心底少年だな。注意。
It's because I fell for your provocation. I just wanted to fight, really. I haven't done that in a while. I can't believe you become a child born through a lieutenant.
私が敵でここが本当の戦場なら、もうとっくに死んでいる。
If I were your enemy, and this was the civil battlefield, you would have been dead by now. I don't like I can't buy things. Oh, I can get the bad plugin thing. I'll buy this. I'm not gonna enable it, but it could be useful, I feel like. I don't know when it would be useful, but I feel like if I don't want to kill a certain enemy, I guess it could be useful to do more damage to them. I'd rather have things that make my partners stronger, so they just don't take damage. If I were an enemy in the civil battlefield, you would have been dead by now. Damn it.
無防
Especially,
備で好きだらけだ。そんなざまでうろつくなんて、殺してくれと言っているようなものだ。
you're actually defenseless and vulnerable, walking around as you wanna, you're practically begging for someone to kill you.
卑怯者が偉そうに。
You gotta be a high horse chief.
少佐と呼べ。注意。そして、
Major to your
口の
lieutenant.
聞き方を思い出すんだな。
You better remember how you speak to your superiors. Now, we part of the same organization. She's got a cold look in her eyes like she's gazing upon a piece of trash, and she grabs my collar, she pulls my upper body off the ground.
最後の選択をさせてやろう。スタンして連行されたいか、それとも自分の意志で一緒に来るか。
I give you one last choice. We can do this the easy way and come with me, or we do this the hard way with a good old stun gun.
どうした？何を黙って。
What's the matter? Say some. They stopped talking in the middle of a sentence. What is rain here? Yeah, you got a thing pointed at you. There's a laser sight pointed at the center of her
撃たな
forehead.
いのか？レイン少尉。
I can pull the trigger, Second Lieutenant
あ
Rain.
なたが注意の敵ならばとっくに額を撃ち抜いています。
If you realize anyone just shot your brains out a long time ago. Rain, where did you go? You were there when I came back from my flashback thing. For you. Major Cecil drops her gun and puts her hands up with a weary smile.
分かったから勘弁してくれ。私だって大佐の息子を傷つけるつもりはない。
Okay, I get it. Give me a break. I don't want to hurt Lieutenant Kadoka's son
ならば
either.
言ってください。
Then
ご心
leave.
配なく。注意は私が守ります。
You don't have to worry about the Lieutenant. I'm here for him. You weren't like a while ago. Major Sizzle gingerly gets to her feet and walks back with her hands
いい
still
だ
up.
ろう。霧島レイン少尉。彼は預けた。絶対に死なせるんじゃないぞ。
Very well, Second Lieutenant Rain Kirishima. It's your responsibility to keep him alive no matter what. I'm gonna get myself killed. Major Cecil then disappears into the woods. Rain pops out of the bushes and walks over
失
to
礼
me.
します。注意。
Forgive me, sir.
どうして一人でのこのこと。
Why did you run up by yourself? Where were you? Why did you run up by yourself? He slaps me out of nowhere. Pretty uncalled for. She gave me an intense glare and her voice sounds like she's talking to her back in
本当
anger.
に心配したんですよ。注意が封鎖地区に一人で行ってしまったのかと。
I was so worried, I was afraid that you had entered the restricted area by yourself. Rain, where were you? What are you talking about? I made her angry yet again, I made her worry and I made her sad. How many times would I act like an idiot before I learned my lesson? I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? Where was Rain? I don't want to make any empty apologies to her anymore. I want to show her with my actions. Besides, Rain isn't showing me all this concern just because I'm a superior officer. It's because she and I are in the same boat. I don't know why, but that's the feeling I
行
get.
きましょう。あまり遅くなると帰りの電車がなくなります。
Let's go, we don't want to miss the last train. Okay, I guess. She whispers that to me in a restrained voice and holds out her hand for me. Cool. I can't go back to those days anymore. I don't even have a home to go back to. My room is still a mess, but there's one thing I can say for sure. I'm gonna get to the bottom of what caused Great Christmas. And I'm going to make the people who took my life from me pay. That's why I became a soldier. That's my only purpose in life now. I glance up at the sky, the Baldr Sky, as a strange and familiar rage seethes inside of me. I must reclaim my past if I want to move forward, but I'm gonna do it with my own eyes to the future, not because I want to somewhere to go back to. Got it.
行こう、レイ。
Let's go, Rain. Where are we going? To the hotel? Flashback.
アキネ、一体どうしたの？
What's up, Parky?
みんなよく聞いて。
Listen up, everyone. He looks more serious than usual.
ひょっとしてあの子の病気 重いんですか？
Is that girl's sickness a bad one? Yeah, she has spyitis.
一晩寝れば治るって医者が言ってたんじゃないのか？
And she sneaks into people's rooms. Didn't the doc say it would go away once she got a good night's sleep?
風邪は寝てれば治る。
The cold would go away. But
あの子 CBD
she's got CEDBD. CEBD. Yeah,
なんだっけ？どこかで聞いたような。
that sounds kind of familiar.
電脳性自我境界線喪失症。
Cybernetics.
電脳症。
Cybernetics Ego Boundary Syndrome Disorder, aka Cyberbrain Syndrome.
電脳症って
Cyberbrain
そん
Syndrome.
なあの子が
No way, her. That's what those girls were saying earlier if you were listening to them. Can't think of it, I can't recall hearing that on the day of the entrance ceremony. Lucky nods. Cyberbrain Syndrome is an illness that I'm all too familiar with. When people connect to the internet, the brain chip becomes a part of the AI network. But some synchronize with the AI so well, the borderline between the chips and the internet well and truly become blurred. That's Cyberbrain Syndrome. You're too AI, not human enough. In this day and age, when nanotech has improved leaps and bounds and cloning has become a reality, nobody has even been able to identify its cause, let alone a cure. Those affected by it cannot separate themselves from the internet. If they're disconnected from it for a prolonged period of time, their mind and body come under immense stress, causing death.
確かにうちの学園にも何人かいるって聞いてたけどな。
Terminally alive. I did hear that some of them went to our
じゃ
school.
あこの子もネットで幻覚見ちゃったり他の電子体のデータを読んじゃったりできるわけ？
She like the others then? Does she hallucinate online or scan the data of others advertised without permission?
電脳症の症状は本当に様々。必ずしもそんな力があるとは限らない。
Cyberbrain syndrome has many symptoms. Patients don't necessarily share all of those abilities.
でもある意味便利じゃない？面白いかも。そんな能力があったら。
Wouldn't it be useful having that kind of ability? Might even be
だけど
fun.
その能力をコントロールできなくて次第に心身がすり減っていくんだ。
But they have no control over it, so it gradually eats away at their mind and body. As I speak, unhappy memories from my past resurface, and the frustrations that I can't take out on anything or anyone once up and within me. A feeling of pain runs through my chest. It's something I never wanted to remember, but that pain strongly links to my memories of a person I never want to
おま
forget.
けに人には薄気味悪がられる。入学式の時に見ただろう。きっと寮でも何か嫌なことがあったに違いない。
As well as people find you creepy, you saw what happened on the day of the entrance ceremony, and I'm sure something bad happened in her dorm too.
こう
I don't know what this person you don't want to forget is. I haven't been introduced to them yet. I know I gently grasp my arm and I realize that everyone is staring at me wide-eyed in surprise. Perhaps that frustration must have come out in my voice and expression. I shake my head a few times and take a deep breath.
私不謹慎なこと言ったかも。
Sorry, that's probably insensitive of me. Shinichi's feelings Shinichi's feeling terrible about what she said.
千夏のせいじゃない。誰のせいでもない。誰も悪いわけじゃないから。気にしない。
Now don't be yourself. Appropriate. Nobody's in the wrong here, so don't worry about it. Thanks. Thanks for what?
俺こそ急に頭に血が上っちまってすまなかった。
As we don't apologize for getting all worked up. Yeah, no one's in the wrong. It's just that the mention of this cyberbrain syndrome and the sight of the bedridden girl made my scars ache. Scars. Okay.
ね、あの子の様子見てきていいかな？
Can I go check on her?
ああ、頼むよ千夏。
We have to keep an eye on her, right? Can't have a girl coming back. Yeah, thanks, Shinichi.
ま、
Cool,
看
I
病なら
guess.
任せて。こう見えても保健体育は得意だからさ。
So where am I in a present? Am I on the last train? Am I walking there? When did I start this flashback exactly? You can leave the nursing to me. I'll have you know how the PE is my best subject. Tanisha smiles as she runs off. Makes me feel a bit better.
はい、
Okay.
どう？お水。
Hiko, drink some water. No, stop. I saved here twice, but whatever. Exit game. Thank you for playing. See you later.